It was a low-key Christmas in Hawaii for President-elect Obama and the soon-to-be first family. They're working hard at getting as much R&R as possible before moving into the White House. CBS News correspondent Ben Tracy reports.
The president-elect delivered his Christmas greeting in person to Marines on a nearby base on Oahu Thursday afternoon. And in his Christmas radio address, he also praised the sacrifice of U.S. troops abroad and their loved ones back home.
In towns and cities across America, there's an empty seat at the dinner table. In distant bases and on ships at sea, our servicemen and women can only wonder at the look on their child's faces as they open up a gift back home.
But the Obama family spent most of Christmas Day together at their $9 million rental home in Kailua on one of Oahu's most spectacular beaches. Inside the house, there was a Christmas tree, and the family opened presents in the morning. Family friends from Chicago are also here, and they shared a traditional Christmas dinner of ham and turkey. Yet since the Obamas arrived in Honolulu last Saturday, they have remained largely out of sight.
Unfortunately, we haven't seen them yet.
They have been hitting the gym at a nearby military base each morning, greeting Marines and their families on their way out. The president-elect has also played 2 rounds of golf, hitting the links Wednesday with some friends and staff. The president-elect has been getting daily intelligence briefings and updates from his aides, but this is vacation and the Obamas are trying to relax before their lives change forever in just 25 days. Ben Tracy, CBS News, Honolulu.
After the fun and the sun, the hard work begins when Mr. Obama takes office next month. He'll face plenty of challenges. Newsweek contributing editor Eleanor Clift joins us from Washington to discuss some of those. Good morning.
Good morning, Harry.
As President-elect Obama is sitting on his lanai looking at the blue Pacific, what is he worrying about most today?
Oh, I think he's thinking about the economic package that he would like to get through Congress and that he would even like to be able to sign on Inauguration Day before he joins the parade up Pennsylvania Avenue. That may be too much to ask, but the Congress is coming back to work the first week in January, and if they could have something for him to sign, I think that would be nice. I'm sure he's also thinking about all the problems he has, but his mantra is that in all this crisis, there is opportunity, and that he does have the country behind him, and he has an extraordinary challenge here, but he has I think, the ability to make government function. At least that's what the voters hope. Yeah,
you know, it's interesting because there is one of those annual year-end polls out today. Most admired person in the country is Barack Obama. Hasn't even taken office yet. But think about this. Possible double-digit unemployment, economy in a free fall. Iraq is not over yet. Another 30,000 troops going to Afghanistan. How important are these first 100 days for him?
Oh, I think it's important to get the building blocks in place and to get a sense of momentum and to explain to the country that he is on a path that is a considered path to get the country back on track. But I don't think he's got to accomplish everything in 100 days. He's got to have a good beginning, and he's got to keep the connection with the voters. I mean, he did use the phrase, the term, that this was a movement, and I think he has put together a group of people in this country who really want him to succeed. And they're not just the ones who voted for him. I think as the polls suggest, that upwards of 75% of the country think that he could be a good or great president. Now, that's the upside, of course. He's got to tamp down expectations, too. But
well, no, what about clouds, though? Let's talk about the other clouds that might be looming on the horizon. Is Blagojevich over?
Oh, I don't think Blagojevich is over. He's got a very pit bull prosecutor against him. He's got aggressive lawyers. There's going to be plenty lawyering ahead. But so far, there's been no one's been able to directly tie the president-elect to Blagojevich. Instead, I think reporters especially who have covered Chicago politics, are kind of amazed that Obama was able to come out of that environment as unscathed as he has been.
And in the 25 seconds I have left, if you're a Republican, what do? Just watch for a while?
If I were a Republican, I would be Barack Obama's best friend. I would hope that he would succeed, and then I would plot my revenge maybe a year from now.
There you go. Eleanor Clift, thank you so much for joining us this morning. I do appreciate it.
Thank you.